We boldly take initiative to bring love to our neighbors, evangelizing with patience and joy. We are aware that when we close our eyes to our neighbor, it also blinds us to God. We encounter Him in those we serve. By putting God first in all we do, we live to serve others. Things of the world come last. We will find ourselves and come alive when we make a sincere gift of ourselves to our neighbors.
An evangelizing community knows that the Lord has taken the initiative. He has loved us first, and therefore we can move forward, boldly take the initiative, go out to others, seek those who have fallen away, stand at the crossroads and welcome the outcast. Pope Francis in Evangelii Gaudium.
Pope Benedict XVI says, St. John's words should rather be interpreted to mean that love of neighbor is a path that leads to the encounter with God, and that closing our eyes to our neighbor also blinds us to God.
St. John Paul II said to the missionaries of charity, Christian love is not simply an act of charity, it is also an encounter with Christ Himself and the poor.
This likeness reveals that man, who is the only creature on earth which God wills for itself, cannot fully find himself except through a sincere gift of himself. From the Second Vatican Council.
Small things, great love. We work on a small scale with a larger perspective. No task is too small in the eyes of the Lord when filled with great love. We will aim for perfection in our work because our work belongs to the Lord.
Saint Mother Teresa said, God has created us so we do small things with great love. I believe in that great love that comes or should come from our heart, should start at home, with my family, my neighbors across the street, those right next door, and this love should then reach everyone.
Pope Francis said, our falling short of perfection should be no excuse. On the contrary, mission is a constant stimulus, not to remain mired in mediocrity, but to continue growing.
We are missionaries who work with passion, knowing we can bring God's love to our brothers and sisters who hunger. Love, in order to survive, must be nourished by sacrifices, especially the sacrifice of self. We refuse to settle for comfort and complacency because we know that each person is infinitely loved. We are the ones who enjoy life most, leaving security on the shore, on a mission to spread the joy of the gospel.
Mother Teresa says, there is a terrible hunger for love. We all experience that in our lives. The pain, the loneliness. We must have the courage to recognize it. The poor you may have right in your own family. Find them. Love them.
Love, in order to survive, must be nourished by sacrifices, especially the sacrifice of self. Saint Mother Teresa.
It is important to always know that the first word, the true initiative, the true activity comes from God, and only by inserting ourselves into the divine initiative, only begging for this divine initiative, shall we too be able to become, with Him and in Him, evangelizers. Pope Benedict XVI.
The Gospel offers us the chance to live life on a higher plane, but with no less intensity. Life grows by being given away, and it weakens in isolation and comfort. Indeed, those who enjoy life most are those who leave security on the shore and become excited by the mission of communicating life to others. Pope Francis.